Have you ever felt like you don't have enough time? Like you're busy all day but achieve nothing? Today's story is just for you. This is David's story, a young man who wanted to achieve everything, but time slipped through his hands like sand. David lived in a high-rise building in the city. His phone showed new motivational videos every minute, yet his life remained stagnant in one place. Every night he promised, "I'll change starting tomorrow." Every morning, the same old habits, a cycle of time that never seemed to end. One day, David found his grandfather's old belongings. Among them was a strange wooden box with the inscription, "The Mirror of Time." David opened the box. There was no mirror inside, just an old hourglass filled with sand. A note read, "Each grain is a moment." David flipped the hourglass. The sand began to fall slowly. When he looked closely, he was astonished. As the sand fell, images formed in the air. First image, David's childhood playing. Second, him studying. Third, him dreaming. Each grain of sand was a memory. Soon, the sand ran out. David flipped it again. This time, the images were different. Him scrolling through his phone, watching videos, wasting time. David understood. This wasn't a mirror. This was his own time that he was wasting every day. Each grain of sand was his precious moment. The next day, David went to the old part of the city. There, an old watchmaker, Mr. Chen, sat in his shop. His eyes were deep, as if they could see time itself. "Mr. Chen, this hourglass," David began. The old man smiled and said, "Your grandfather asked the same question." Mr. Chen took out an old clock. "Look, this clock has no numbers, just 3 points. Now, today, and forever. You live for tomorrow, but lose now. Time's greatest deception is making us believe we'll have tomorrow too." David asked, "But how do I change? I try." Mr. Chen gave him a small hourglass. "Flip this every morning. While the sand falls, do just one thing." "Just one?" David asked, surprised. "Yes," Mr. Chen said, "but with your whole heart. For as long as the sand falls, focus only on that one thing." Day 1. David flipped the hourglass. He noticed the sand fell in just 3 minutes. 3 minutes? He thought hours had passed. Day 2. He noticed when he focused, time seemed to pass slowly. When he got distracted, time flew by in the blink of an eye. Week later, David wrote the first chapter of his book. Month later, he started exercising daily. 3 months later, he began learning a new language. A year later, David returned to Mr. Chen. "Thank you," he said. "I've learned." Mr. Chen asked, "What have you learned?" "I learned that time is not our enemy," David replied. "Our lack of focus is our enemy. When we live a moment completely, time becomes our friend." Mr. Chen smiled and said, "Now you understand. Every person lives in 2 times, the time they waste and the time they truly live. Motivation gets you moving, but discipline keeps you moving. Taking the first step is important, but taking the second step is even more important." Today, David's life has changed. No, he still has 24 hours, but now he sees those hours, doesn't just pass through them. The hourglass still sits on his desk. Every morning he flips it. Each grain of sand reminds him, this moment will never return. You too have an hourglass. It's your own time. Starting today, instead of just passing it, start living it. Choose just one thing that can change your life. And until your personal hourglass time runs out, focus only on that one thing. Because life's greatest secrets are often hidden in the smallest things. A grain of sand, a moment, a decision. If this story has touched you, create your own hourglass starting today. Cherish every grain of your precious time. Subscribe for more stories that aren't just told, but transform lives. Because time is our most precious gift, and the biggest way to waste it is to think we have plenty of it. Today's moment, once gone, will never return. But today's decision can change tomorrow forever. Start now, this moment, because time's sand is falling, and each falling grain is an opportunity slipping away. Remember, your time is your greatest power. Use it.